How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel. Now, a phenomenon is taking place, and I think I've mentioned it casually in many other videos before, but men have checked out of relationship. And this has turned a lot of government institutions, media, all these people that are trying to control how things run, they're worried. I've said before, it doesn't need to take a 50-50 men changing and saying no for the necessary changes to happen. 10-20% of men, if they decide, nah, we're not going to deal with this anymore, it will change. Now, this phenomenon of forever bachelors, of which I am one of them, proudly, is worrying a lot of people. Now, this particular video from Destro Reborn is going to shed light on this phenomenon, so let's listen in to it.
In this episode of American Greed.
And I feel lonely, but it's setting in for me that I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life.
Why are so many modern women suddenly complaining about being single?
And eating at a restaurant, and I was by myself eating because, I don't know, it's my birthday. Well, my birthday's in 30 minutes, but I wanted to go out tonight to celebrate my birthday. But I went to line dancing by myself.
Some believe it's the result of what Lord Destro calls the rise of the dark berserker. A growing class of men who've walked away from commitment altogether.
You know what pisses me off about men, or I guess the men that I encounter, is that none of them, not one, none of them ever come back.
Critics claim these men are using women for short-term pleasure, then disappearing without a trace. Have men given up on real relationship? Or is this just another market correction nobody wanted to admit? All this and more on today's episode of American Greed.
When you have the perfect response in your head, but your fingers just can't keep up. We've all been there. Typing, deleting, retyping.
So here I am alone at home on a Friday night, admiring my beautiful Christmas tree.
Now, this is the thing that usually gets me, because a lot of these people on different videos, they would say how they don't need men, blah 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 blah, but immediately after, when life actually hits them, they go, I am alone, I'm this. The thing is this, probably over time they just have access. All the time they have access, but in important times or in times when they don't have the access, when a man they want says no, I'm busy or whatever, they just go into crisis mode almost immediately. They're like, oh my goodness. And you see, they can notice it slowly when men start losing interest in them. More and more men, they're not attracting as many. So that's what is going on here. So let's continue.
Watching some Christmas movies and feeling sorry for myself. Why, may you ask? Because I'm in my feelings. Because here it is Christmas. And it's gonna be New Year's. And for the umpteenth year, I'm single. And it's just, I don't need no man.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Meanwhile, somewhere in Colombia.
Colombia, we don't say daddy. In Colombia, we say papacito.
Papi.
Papacito.
Papacito.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
I don't care what you're...
Now, this is the thing. Actually, this video is very funny. I like his editing. But let me just send a cautionary tale to all these passport bros. Yes, all of them have that streak, that 3 or 4 streak, that taking advantage streak, is because they're women. Just because of their biology, they need to be looking out for the person who can deliver the most, or at least remove them from the certain situations. We all know when you go to the third world, things are much cheaper. Even punani is much, much cheaper. And you'll get more loyalty because, say, if you're coming from the West, you got the dollar, you got the euro, you got the pound. It goes a long way in the third world. So you will get what you want, but if maybe you move them to America, or if you're in UK or wherever you are, you will realize quite quickly that the software is the same. The software is exactly the same.
Read or what your neighbor tells you. This is what it's all about.
Yes, the nature boy has spoken. This is what it's all about. Beatation without representation. You know, it really feels like the sisterhood may have accidentally leaked some files. Information men were never supposed to see. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Imagine a world where men started to figure out that being a bachelor for life isn't actually that bad a thing, that there's no gun to the back of their head, forcing them to choose between a single mother with 5 kids.
All right, so I got a serious question, right? Does a woman's value go down depending on how many kids she has?
Yes, she does. If you have one, the value, you've lost 70% of the value. Any additional kids, you lose 10% for each kid until you go into the negative.
What's the max? Like, do you look at how different? Same baby daddy, different baby daddy. Does that matter?
Meanwhile.
How you doing, man? How you doing?
¿Qué hace?
Huh?
¿Qué hace?
I'm just chilling right now. Yeah. What's your name, though?
No sexo.
Huh?
Sexo.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah, that's like she's selling. That's what I was saying. Even if you go abroad, it's just cheaper, and probably if you go to a nice place, they're clean. But that's like a streetwalker. Looks good. Or maybe because he's a foreigner, she sees, hey, let's go and have some. She knows there's some dollars.
The woman's value go down depending on how many kids she has.
Brother,
My name is Lilo, and I have 5 kids with 4 different baby daddies. This year, the kids get to spend the holidays with their fathers, which...
Why would you tell us this? Like, so proudly, with 4 baby daddies. I think this is only said for the reaction. Because if you just say you have 4 kids with one guy, it's not as drama filled as you say that you have 4 kids from 5 different baby daddies. Or something like that.
Which means that I have about 2 weeks time off for myself, and I get the child support as well. It's amazing how you get to get the child support and you don't have to have the kids for the holidays. Love that for me. This year, since I wasn't gonna have the kids, I decided to go on an impromptu cruise with my new boyfriend. I'm not gonna lie, 8 days.
Who are these people? Who are picking this trash from the street? Taking them for cruises? Seriously, guys. Like, what the hell? You're taking a woman with 5 kids with 4 different baby daddies to a cruise? You're mentally deficient, gentlemen. If you are doing this, you're mentally deficient. Gentleman who took this one for the cruise, mentally deficient individual. This gene should stop in this generation.
At sea. I kind of thought it over, but I said, what else am I going to do with this money that I have left over? Might as well use it for a cruise. We decided to book massages. My boyfriend opted for acupuncture, and I opted for a Swedish massage. While we waited, we decided to go grab some drinks and something to eat. We also went to look at the club to see their schedule for the week. After we went and had our cocktails, checked out the club, it was time for our appointment. We headed back upstairs and checked in. For our appointment, we had to take the elevator and go up to the 14th floor.
That is what a guy is taking to a cruise. Man, we are down bad. Oh my goodness. Acting like, I'm such a Superman. Look at me.
After our massages, I went ahead and spoke with the children. The best part about this trip is that I paid $0 for it, and my boyfriend has covered any additional expenses. Well, that's what I did with my child support this month. Bye.
A retired 304 with a few nagging STDs.
Anybody wants, can they give me money? Unlimited pussy. I'll keep it shaved for you, keep it clean for you, keep it looking good for you, and all you gotta
you can, oh my goodness. They're actually just selling it in public now. Anyway, they have OnlyFans. But there's no shame, is there? This is actually what simps have done to us. There's no shame because they know it doesn't matter how ratchet they behave. There's only some losers like, yo, baby, I'll take care of you. Come on, I'll take care of you.
Do is just give me money every day. Like, not a day that you go without giving me some funds. You go and get the funds and you give it to me. And I harbor it, invest it, and spend it. So if that sounds like a good vibe to you, hit me up. There's a catch. You gotta have good dick and money. You can't just have money.
Yeah. The standards. Somebody comes on the internet tell you, hey, by the way, I'm a prostitute and you have to please me also. You pay me and please me. The service delivery person wants you to pay them and make them feel good delivering services to you. You see what you've done, gentlemen? Have you seen what you've done? Have you seen the kind of monsters that you've cultivated in their inboxes? And their comment section, oh, what a queen. You're so hot. I could get there. I'm sure if I went to the comment section of this video, you will see them. Disgraceful.
I'm sorry, and please be attractive.
Or an obese monstrosity with a terrible attitude.
What are the qualities that a baddie may bring to the table?
Faith. Their body. This Cam Newton fellow, man, no wonder he has so many kids and so many baby mamas. He's actually he's an airhead. He's an athlete, yeah, whatever, but he's an airhead. He's one of these people that really, this kind of, should we call it blessing, shouldn't have landed on him because they keep destroying. But this is the person calling a baddie with layers of makeup, this ridiculous eyebrows. I don't know why women put this. They look ridiculous. They look stupid. Yeah, it's a baddie. But then you realize also there's nothing going on in here. Behind this skull, this forehead right behind here, nothing is going on.
What if there was another option? Just being free? A free agent? But come on, brothers. That kind of talk is lunacy, right? I mean, really. What would a man even do with all that money he saved up from not maintaining a woman? What is he gonna do? Save it? Invest it? Retire early? Come on, man, that's crazy talk.
Does a man have to make 7 figures to date me? Yes. In all honesty, I prefer 8. Just give you some wiggle room.
And what if men only agreed to situationships and side chicks? What would they do with all that extra time and reduced stress?
We've been going on dates for a whole year. You know my mom. You literally text her all the time. And we've had 5 pregnancy scares. And you say we're still just friends?
Yeah, we are still just friends.
Are you serious? Just friends after all of that?
I mean, how would our hairlines even recede naturally without women helping us out with high dosages of stress? Yes, I know most modern women can't cook, clean, or make a house a home, but that's not a big deal. The real question is, who would we argue with when we came home from a long day of work? I mean, really think about how crazy this whole bachelor life thing sounds. Without a good modern woman, who's gonna waste our money on dumb projects, on expensive restaurants, and trips to places we don't even want to go? Every man needs a modern woman, right?
Let's talk about how men have adapted to the changes that have come in the dating landscape with women.
Listen to her.
So in the last 60 or 70 years, since we've had feminism come onto the scene and we've had the sexual revolution, one of the things that women often say is how evolved they have become and how free they are and empowered they are and all of the things that they can do and own and be and have. But what's happened with men? A lot of women criticize the fact that men are not welcoming to all of this evolution, but in fact, they have adapted and women don't like it. It's interesting that women want to evolve into these totally new creatures, but they want to see men stay the same. want to keep men in the protector and provider box, but women get to be in all of the boxes.
And this is actually the bottom line, because it's never about really fairness or anything. It's about resource extraction in addition to the control of what men do and say. You've seen it every time, like when this manosphere, red pill stuff coming up, the amount of people that are being blacklisted, banned. Why was that? We knew why. You were being called misogynist for all the anything you said. Oh, misogynist, hate women, blah blah blah. It was nonsense. It's because the narrative must be kept. And now, fortunately, more and more men are saying, the hell with that. If you want some punani, yeah, we'll deal on the weekend. You can come and leave very early in the morning. I'll give you your cut and you go. And that's where you should be right now, gentlemen, especially you people who like relationships. Just understand that their conditions don't exist for you to have successful ones anymore. That's whether you like it or not. You have to set a very high bar that whoever is able to get over that, then maybe they stand a chance, or maybe you can give them a chance. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do. But I don't know what you think about the video. Leave me a comment down below. And of course, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, peace.